Okay, I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. She's so ready. Okay. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Samantha Sphinx. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before I continue, if you can just hit the like and subscribe button down below so you can get a little alarm anytime I upload something new. Anytime you like my videos, you are helping me, you are supporting me, and I am forever grateful to you for doing that for me. I truly am appreciative of every single person who watches my videos, whether they're here to learn something, whether they're here just to figure out who the fuck I am and what I'm doing, or if it's someone who just wants to know about my life and be in my business and talk about me with your friends. I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with all of the above. And the reason for that is because no matter what happens in the outside world, as long as I'm good within myself, none of that can really hurt me. Let's be real. I think the only person that can really hurt me is myself. But that is not what this episode is about today. Today, I'm going to talk about astral projection. I know I talk a lot about, finding the power within yourself and just really putting yourself out there and changing your mindset and focusing on the things that you want for yourself and your desires. But there are so many different parts of spirituality, and I have only scratched the surface on my topics. And one of the major topics in spirituality is astral projection. Well, what is astral projection? If you don't know what astral projection is, it's basically when a person, you can either do this spontaneously or you can do this intentionally, okay? And when you and only 10% of the population can actually astral project intentionally. Everybody does it spontaneously, and people don't even realize that they're actually astral projecting when they're doing it. And it's something that you do so constantly, and you just think it's a normal thing, but you're actually doing something really fucking cool. But anyways, intentionally, only 10% of the population can go into an astral projection, and everybody else can spontaneously do it. And what I mean by astral projection is when you have an out-of-body experience, okay? Not like a death experience, not like that. It's just knowing that you have a body, you know that you are of this, but for a moment, your mind, you can feel your soul leave your body, whether that's when you're starting to fall asleep at night. I know a lot of people have felt this, but just think about it. When you put your head on the pillow at night and you lay there and you get ready for bed, it's happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to other people, but once you get into that deep sleep state, you can kind of feel your body really, really relax. And I know that sometimes your body gets so relaxed and you kind of like freak out and your body like, bah! But that's just because your body is literally so relaxed that you can literally have an out-of-body experience. And for some people, having that kind of experience can be scary. And I know that it was scary for me because it's happened to me so many times before, and I didn't even realize that that's what I was doing. And other ways people can astral project, and you don't even know you're doing it, is you go to sleep. You go into this deep state and you go into these lucid dreams. You are literally putting your mind in another place, in another realm. It's not in your body, it's of mind and soul. And so when you're in those deep sleep states and you're experiencing other realms, other places, whether it's past experiences or you're having projections of the future, you are astral projecting. Like if you wake up and you can pretty much remember what happened in your dreams, you're astral projecting. That's exactly what you're doing. You're using your mind to go to a different place. It's really fucking cool. I think it's cool. I think astral projection is so cool. And the other way you can astral project is through meditative states, meditation, intently going within. There are so many cultures around the world who practice this, and I didn't even know this existed until like the last year or two. Like, what? You're telling me that this entire time I've been alive, I've been astral projecting, and I didn't even realize that I was astral projecting? I thought I was just fucking crazy. Guys, I remember being like a teenager, even in college, having these experiences within myself, and I always just thought I was like this fucking psycho crazy bitch. Like, what is wrong with me? Why am I having these visions? Where is this coming from? How do I feel that? And even at night when I would go to sleep before I had my spiritual awakening, I would remember laying in bed and I would like stop breathing and I'd be like, oh my God, this is what death is like. This is how it's gonna be. I'm not gonna breathe. I'm just gonna lay here and I'm just gonna die. But when I would think about that stuff, like I would have visions and I was just like, I'm fucking crazy. I'm a psychopath. Like, what? And now I'm like, oh my God, I was astral projecting. I was astral projecting. There is a reason for the madness, okay? And it's just interesting to me because I was so hard on myself for so many years. And all I had to do was research what I was experiencing and find legitimate science to back me the fuck up for the things that I was experiencing. And yes, legitimate science. Studies have been done. Science, research, studies have been done. And it has been proven that when somebody astral projects, the same parts of their brain light up as the person who is actually experiencing the thing. And the way that they did this study is obviously they got these candidates or patients or whatever, studies of subjects, whatever. And they got 3 different groups, okay? And so the first group, these people would basically go to a glass of water and they would drink the water, okay? And then a person would be watching the person going to get the glass of water and drink it, okay? The last person, or the last group of peeps, whatever you want to call them, they were just asked to imagine, like when they go into their deep meditative states. And this third group of people was a group of like very experienced meditation people like me. I'm not that experienced, but I'm getting there. Okay, never mind. Samantha, stop talking bad about yourself. Okay. Okay, and the third group of people was a group of people who intentionally would go into this meditative state and astral project themselves in that room with that person with the glass of water, drinking it, okay? And so with these 3 different groups, when they were doing the action, they were getting an MRI or a CAT scan, or I don't know how they had their brain hooked up. I don't remember exactly on the study, but they took imaging of the brain while the action was occurring. And studies show that all of the 3 groups all had the exact imaging on their brain scans. So how is it that the mind of a person who wasn't in the room physically, didn't see anything physically, they literally just pictured themselves in the room with the action and their brain lit up just the same as the person who was actually performing the action? Like, if you guys don't know neuroscience, that's fucking cool as fuck. It is cool as fuck, and I am obsessed with neuroscience. It is just, you guys think you know what the fuck you're doing? You guys have no idea. We have only scratched the surface. Literally, I'm barely like there's so much, there is so much knowledge out there Like sometimes I just get so overwhelmed with all of the information that I'm getting, because how the fuck did I live my 38 years of life and not know about any of this shit? Why wasn't I exposed to this? Why didn't I have someone say like, hey, you're actually not crazy. That's like a normal thing. Let's go talk about it. Like that would have been so amazing to have that type of support, or somebody that I could physically and emotionally feel comfortable with and supported and loved by, where I can go and tell them and say, hey, I'm having these visions and thoughts in my brain. I need help. But I didn't have that, and I didn't ask for help. And so growing up, what I did is I drank alcohol. I started drinking when I was in middle school. I was 13 years old when I started drinking. And when I started drinking, the visions kind of went away. And so that's what I did. I kept them far, far away from me, because I did not want to have the visions or the thoughts that I was seeing. And that included astral projection, because I did that a lot. I even did it when I started drinking. But the visions in my mind and the things that I would hear, the things that I would see and feel, those kind of went away. But the astral projection, I still did it intently, subconsciously. And I say subconsciously because there was a time in college when my now ex-husband, he and I were just talking and we were just dating. And I remember this one night where we were sitting on the stairs and we were talking about our future. And I remember closing my eyes and just having this sense of peace, knowing that my future with him was possible. And I saw it. I saw us, and I saw our kids, and I got that. I got to live that life. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. Sorry, guys. Divorce is hard. It's been a really easy process, and I know I'm jumping into something different right now, but it's been a super simple process. But I still miss my husband. He was the love of my life. And so having to learn to live without him has been hard. But I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm really just trusting spirit, and I'm trusting my visions now. The things that I once was afraid of, I'm not afraid of anymore. And so I'm just gonna keep moving forward and keep doing what I have to do for myself and trust the unknown, because I have this deep feeling within me that if I continue moving forward with what I have in my mind, the grass is way greener on the other side. It's gonna be green wherever I stand, because I am now creating my reality. And I'm gonna go back to that night before I started crying, but let me fix this real quick. Sorry, guys. So that night, my ex-husband and I were sitting, and I remember having this moment of just like he was holding me, and I had never, I'm gonna cry again. I had never felt love like that before. And I remember putting myself in the future and seeing our children and seeing our life. And now that I'm sitting in this moment, that thing that I had once projected actually came true. And I lived that life. And it was a beautiful fucking life. And we did amazing things together, and we love each other and we support each other. And the beauty of our friendship is that he knows exactly who I am. And he knows that he had to let me go because he knows that I will never truly be happy until I reach the thing. And he knows what the thing is. And so here I am doing my thing, talking about astral projection to you and educating people about the things that they're experiencing on my level. Because I came from a very low income family, and we were not educated in the sciences. We were not educated in politics, business, finances. We were taught to survive, to be strong, to be athletes. But I'm here because I'm hoping that I could reach the low income families and or folks who are of low income, who have limiting beliefs, who have a scarcity mindset, who have this idea in their mind that the thoughts and visions they're experiencing are wrong. Because they're not. And there's science backing all of this up now. So if you're having visions of being in other realms and or projecting yourself into the future, know that you're a very special person. We're all special people. But if you are consciously aware of the fact that you're astral projecting, please know you're safe. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. I promise. It's just the way that our mind works sometimes. And it's normal. So don't think you're crazy, my love, because you are not crazy. You're actually very, very connected to the divine, to source, to God. And when you have those visions and or those thoughts, just know it's a way of communication. And when the demons come in, don't let them. Take them out back. Meditate with them. Show them the light. Because light is all that matters. And that's what's cool about being a human. Because this light that we are, that we shine, and you don't even realize that you shine. Like, you are a literal light. We are of light. We are light beings. And we can astral project ourselves into other realms. 20:55 on the clock when I looked up. And it's a beautiful experience to be in your mind by yourself and be able to see the things that you want to create for yourself. And being in the moment that I'm in right now, I am so grateful for the experience that I created over the last 20 years of my life. I am grateful that I was a critical care nurse. I am grateful for everything that I learned in the hospital and for every single fucking patient that I took care of. And I'm grateful to my ex-husband for breaking down the walls around my heart and showing me what real love is and how to just love yourself. Because he's the one who taught me love. Unfortunately, our personalities and our beliefs within spirituality were no longer in alignment, so that's why we had to separate from each other. But the fact of the matter is I still was able to create that reality for myself with my ex-husband. And we had a good freaking life. And now I'm creating a new freaking life. And so now that I know what the fuck I'm doing, I am intentionally astral projecting myself into certain situations because that is what I want for myself. And I will fucking do it. And when I do it, I'll teach you how to do it. I mean, I'm telling you how to do it right now. It is not that hard. You just have to know how to use your antenna. Do you guys know we have an antenna inside of our mind? I bet you didn't even know that. And if you did, yay! We have an antenna inside our mind, and it is called your pineal gland. Look that shit up. Look up pineal gland, okay? This little nut of a nugget that is in the middle of your brain next to your cerebellum and your gyri, that little nugget, is made of calcite. And that little nugget, there is so much more that we need to learn about this little nugget, but that is considered your third eye. And when you can access your pineal gland, when you get into that meditative state and do your breath work and focus on intention to activate that pineal gland, to astral project into what you want for yourself, whether that's healing yourself from cancer, healing yourself from addiction, mental health, creating the reality of your dreams. You can do that. Y'all, you can do that with your pineal gland. It's just like this little fucking nugget in your brain. And when you activate that motherfucker, it's like, whew, the world opens up for you. It really does. It really does. And again, like I said, I'm just getting started. And so when the things happen that I'm creating, I'll keep you all posted, okay? Because remember, law, you don't tell anybody anything about what you're doing until it is done. Because any type of negative energy or hate or whatever, they'll fucking come at you, okay? And you just gotta like, like block out the negative shit. Because people be crazy and they wanna come at you, but don't let them come at you, okay? But for real, you guys, your pineal gland is fucking amazing. The pineal gland. Look it up. Do your own research. You come and tell me what the pineal gland is. But once you know that you have a pineal gland and you have access to that pineal gland and that pineal gland can literally create the reality of your dreams, fucking magnificent. Magnifico. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding, you guys. It's fucking beautiful what the mind, body, and soul can do once you're truly connected within yourself. It's a remarkable experience, and I just encourage and empower everybody to please give yourself some alone time. Go sit in solitude. Be of peace and clarity and just be with God, be with nature, be grateful, give gratitude. It literally takes 5 to 30 minutes a day. Wake up a little bit earlier. Do it while you're sitting on the fucking toilet. Instead of fucking scrolling, sit there, play some 111 hertz music. Not 111 hertz, whatever. Yes, 111, 492, 999. There's all kinds of hertz. Play some hertz music and just quiet your mind. You have to quiet your mind. If you don't quiet your mind, you're never gonna find that peace, clarity, and love within yourself. You have to be able to, hold on, let me find a good song. You have to be able to give yourself that time of just peace and quiet. You have to be able to quiet your brain. If you can't quiet your brain, you have to practice. Everything takes practice. If you're not a runner, I don't expect you to go and run a mile in 7 minutes if you've never done it before. That's gonna take time, effort, and practice. Maybe over a couple of months, somebody who's never ran in their life can run a mile in 7 minutes. It's the same thing with meditation and spirituality. You can't go into this once and just expect like, oh, you're just gonna get everything. It's going to take time and effort and patience. And you're going to learn that as you start to create this time for yourself, you're gonna realize that the things that you once enjoyed no longer have meaning for you, and or people that you surround yourself with. And you're going to find that once you start getting rid of all the things that don't serve you, you're going to find that peace and clarity to be able to go within yourself, to access your pineal gland, to create the reality of your fucking dreams. And it's a really beautiful experience once you realize that you're actually doing it. And I want more people to know that what you were taught and what's expected of you isn't always right. It isn't always true. You are your own person. You are a free spirit. And you have every right to go and do your research and look up your symptoms. Figure out why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. And trust me, you're going to find a community of people who experience the same thing, and they don't judge you for it. They love you for it, and it's a beautiful fucking thing. So just know that you're not alone. You're never alone. God is always within you, and you have a soul family. And they'll take care of you. Trust me. Speaking of that, I had a fucking amazing meditation yesterday afternoon, and I was able to see my mom and my grandparents and my uncle, and it was a really beautiful experience. I got to talk to all of them, and it was a beautiful experience, and I'm grateful for my mediumship, and it's a blessing to be able to do the things that I do. And so if there's someone else out there who has visions and sees things and can astral project and you feel alone, don't be alone, because you're not. Go to Gaia.com. There is a world of others who have the same feelings, visions, vibration, and there's just so much science backing up the delusional cuckoo shit that I thought was cuckoo. It's actually not cuckoo. It's pretty fucking cool to have access to your mind like that. It's science, bitch. I love science and I love neuroscience, and this is why I'm so fucking obsessed with spirituality right now, because my mind gets blown time and time again when I do something. It's like, what? I did that? Holy shit! The universe works for you. You do not work for the universe. Once you take care of yourself, you love yourself, and you give yourself exactly what it is that this body needs to live on this earth, all of the gifts will just trickle in. They really will. Okay. I think I'm done. So astral projection, it's a thing. I do it, you do it, whether you know you're doing it or you don't, but you're fucking doing it, okay? Astral projection is a beautiful fucking thing, and once you can actually control it, it's really amazing. It really is. It's cool. I astral project like daily now. I love it. And I go to the coolest fucking places. All right. I shared that tidbit with you guys. Thank you so much for watching me today. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for creating this space and being in this sacred space with me. Please know that everything I share with you is authentic and true. I'm unscripted, and I just kind of talk about whatever is on my heart and in my mind, because I want other people to know that they shouldn't feel alone. And your mental health is important. And sometimes all we need is a little bit of support and love from others, and you'll find your way. Okay? I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Please remember, I'm an affiliate with Gaia. There is a link down below in the description if you're interested in learning more about rewiring your brain with Mr. Dr. Joe Dispenza, or if you want to go and look up astral projection. There's this really cool show. It's called The Divine Consciousness, I believe. Amazing show. There's a whole episode on astral projection. Please go watch it. They have like the legits and the facts about the studies that have been done, and that's on Gaia.com. If you guys are interested in any type of holistic health medicine retreats with grandmother ayahuasca, grandfather tobacco, I also have links down below for sacred relations healing and Just Be. These are amazing, amazing fucking souls, and I highly recommend them. I really do. All right, guys, go follow me on all my socials. If you're interested in any type of wellness coaching, you can direct message me on my Instagram. I will be launching my business very, very soon. We're almost done with the website, just finishing up some last minute touches. But I love you guys so much. Again, thank you. Truly, truly. I am blessed. I am honored to be here with you. Thank you so much. Namaste.